Hello and welcome to Moodle for Everyone. I'm Dr. Edward Bethel, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use a desktop or online app to create H5p content for free. In the last video, I showed you how you can create H5p content using the H5p website, but again, I noted that if you're going to use this for an ongoing period, you will have to purchase a license from them. There is a tool, however, called Lumi that will allow you to either create this content on their online platform, or you can download a desktop app where you can create H5p content offline and then upload to your Moodle site. So the tool is called Lumi, and you can find it just by going to Google. Notice I've already been searching it, and just search it out. And if you scroll down past the ads, you will see something called Lumi Education. This is the one that you want to look for, where it says app.lumi.education. Go ahead and click there, and you should be taken to the Lumi site. Now, if you want to use the Lumi site to create um, uh, uh, H5p content online, go ahead and sign up for Lumi, and you will be able to log in at any time, any place, and create H5p content on their website. If you want to have it on your desktop where you can create um, your 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 H5p content offline, then you would go to downloading the Lumi desktop. And so I'm going to talk in this video. I'm going to look at what we do to download and then install and use the Lumi desktop. So to do that, you would click download. You would select whichever platform you're running, download the installer, and go ahead and install it on your desktop. Now, I've already done that, so I'm not going to really walk you through the installation process. It's fairly straightforward. Certainly for Windows and Mac, both provide installers for you. I'm not sure about Linux. I haven't tried that, but I'm sure that it really is not so complicated either. Once you have downloaded and installed Lumi, you can then go to the Lumi app, and you can see that I have it added to my taskbar here down at the bottom. So I can load it up, and you will be taken to a screen that looks like this. It's going to ask you what you want to do, whether you want to use the editor or the analytics. We'll talk about that in a little bit. What it allows you to do is collect learning data from your users and analyze how the learners are using your H5p learning content. But I think what everyone is really interested in is how you create the learning content offline using Lumi. So I'll just go ahead and click the H5p editor. It's going to ask me whether I want to open an existing H5p or create a new H5p. Let's first just look at how you create a new H5p. Just click here, and you will be taken to a screen that looks super familiar because it asks you to go ahead and create a new content type. I'm not going to go into that right now. Again, we're going to talk about how to create the different content types in other videos, but suffice it to say that you would go ahead and select whichever content type you wanted to create, and it will get you started editing that content. One of the other things that I want to show you about Lumi, and this is what really makes it powerful, more so than the other H5p content creation tools, is that it allows you to view in real time the content that you're editing. Now, rather than go ahead and start from scratch, I'm going to open up an existing H5p file to show you what that will look like. So I have one right here, Present and Future of E-Learning. I'm going to go ahead and open that, and you will see that all of the content types that you're working on will be displayed in the window to the left. You can close them just by clicking the X and open new ones by clicking Open H5p or Create New H5p. So here I'm in the editing window down here. I can add a new screen, copy that slide, etc., 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 all of these other things. But what I really want to do is not just see my h5p content the um, in the editing view, but I also want to see what it actually looks like. I want to get a real time preview. By just clicking view, I will now see what my learning content looks like for my learners. And this is great because it allows you to, on the fly, get a preview of your H5P content and see whether it actually looks how you intend for it to look, and then make changes as you might need. So great. Then now you can take it back to edit if you want to change anything. And once you're done and you know that your content is the way that you hope for it to be, then you're going to save it. And you can save it either by doing Command or Control S, or by going to the Lumi menu up at the top, selecting File, and then Save. Note also that if you attempt to close an H5P that has not been saved, it's going to ask you to save it anyway. So just to quickly review, first of all, how you can get Lumi, go to lumi.education, um, select download, and let me go home. Oh, it's got me stuck on the download page. Then you would select download and then just select whichever version you want. Or if you want to use Lumi online, you would just click register and you can go ahead and use Lumi online. Once you've downloaded and installed, you'll just start up Lumi. It will ask you to use the editor or analytics. You can click start to use the editor, and then you can go ahead and select either to open an existing or create a new H5P. So, introduction to Lumi. I hope this helps.